Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Shadow Sunday. We're playing Shadows of Brimstone. We're with our local group, the Saloon Girl, the Lawman, and the Rancher. And we're getting around to the Hellfire Succubi Scenarios mission pack. And we're going to be playing Deadly Dreams. This is when you first rolled into town a few days ago, you couldn't help but notice that all the townsfolk seemed haggard and jumpy. The local saloon was selling more coffee than whiskey, and bloodshot eyes regarded you from every table. People spoke in hushed whispers of terrible nightmares filled with hideous monsters and vivid scenes of fire and death. By early the next evening, 3 more townsfolk were dead in their sleep, but the real horror was seeing the death up close, as one poor soul fell asleep in his chair at the saloon and awoke screaming with burning eyes before bursting into flame and showering into ash. It's been days now since you slept, and every moment is a fight to stay awake. You just have to make it a little longer, to hunt down the source of these nightmares and put a stop to it before you too are consumed by madness and flame. Alright, so I haven't played these guys yet. I don't know how difficult they're going to be stacked up to the other groups. We'll see. Okay, so this starts in the mines. Now, all heroes start the adventure with one less grit than normal, so we're not going to have any grit to start. They've been awake for days. Also, each hero must roll once on the madness table using D8 plus 3. This is a sleep deprivation madness. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so, for it, the itching. At the start of each turn, take 1 hit. Okay, so the Saloon Girl is itching. And we'll put this little 4 here to mind. She's itching. The Lawman, well, he takes 9 hallucinations. Anytime you would draw a loot card, roll a d6. On the roll of 1, you instead take 1 sanity damage, ignoring willpower. Okay. So he has that. Well, I guess I'll just write it up here. 4, 9. Circle it. And the Rancher, well, she has the itching as well. Okay. Now, at the end of this adventure, these will go away. Alright, we got to stay awake long enough to find 3 clue tokens. We're going to be using just the Hellfire Succubi in this one, and we're not going to be using the Hellfire Witch yet. Like I said, it's like the other ones. We're going to ease on into it and try to slowly explore these guys. Let's see here. At the start of their activation, each hero automatically takes 1 horror hit. Alright, whenever a clue icon is found, every hero must make a Spirit 5+ test. If successful, gain 10 experience points as you force yourself to stay awake. If failed, the hero nods off just for a moment, but it is enough for the evil to get in. Roll once on the madness table, immediately apply that result as a sleep deprivation madness. On the madness table gives the heroes the lost in darkness result. That hero has fallen asleep and is consumed by the shadows, bursting into a shower of fire and ash. The hero is killed, and a dynamite immediately goes off in their space. Wow. He still may be resurrected at the church. Okay. Alright, and it says at the end of the adventure we automatically move all sleep deprivation. We can't flee. We really don't ever do that anyways. Alright, when the heroes find the 3rd clue icon, they have reached the objective and confront the evil, which is going to be some succubi. Ignore any attacks, blah blah blah. Alright. After completing hero sleep deprivation rolls, reveal all growing dread cards in the stack, and then the heroes must face an epic threat. At least 1 demon and or magic enemy on the card. And we have traits like there's like a lot of these groups, they have a different trait, and we'll pick that once we encounter our first one, and we'll stay with that trait for the rest of the game. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get going. We're at all level 3. So, we're okay. Let's go ahead and do this. First thing we have to do is roll for darkness. And we fail that, of course. So that's not good. And let's see now, itching. Okay. Well, the Saloon Girl's got to take 1 hit. Let's see if she can ignore it. She can. Alright, so there we go. And let's go for her, and she rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We have we're playing with the cinder map tiles, which is fine because we haven't explored the caverns or cinder yet, but here we go. Acid drip. Okay, so this is going to go, looks like that. So it's going to go like this. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can move 1, 7, 8. She can move there actually. So let's go ahead, put a token on the board. Let's go ahead and move this. And now it's the lawman's turn. Let's roll for him. He rolls a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll put him there. Right here. And the rancher, she can roll a 5. Well, I mean, that's her itch, that's right. So she ignores the itch. And she rolls 2. 2. See, does she have an extra move that she can do? She does. She can move 3. Okay. So there we are. And let's see what the exploration token says. And we have an attack and we have a clue icon. So we have our first clue icon. We have 2 exits out of here. So let's go ahead and see which exit we will not be going out of. 5, which is the one down here. So I guess we'll have to go around. Okay. And let's grab the peril die. Alright. And we have 4 Hellfire Succubi. And here are my Hellfire Succubi. They have such thin feet, they don't really, like this one's fixing to come off, man. I better glue some of that. But here they are. I did a, I don't know, maybe an okay job on them, I guess. Yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and let's have a look at them before we get all into them. They have initiative 8, so they're pretty good. Venomous Claws. Heroes are -1 to their defense rolls against Hellfire Succubi. Combat hits. Oh yeah, okay. Hellfire Succubi are immune to Hellfire and Burning markers. Okay. Are immune to critical hits from male heroes and are +1 combat when targeting female heroes. Defensive 3, health 7. No range attacks. They have a melee. They have 3 combat and 2 damage. And we're just going to randomly pick a trait. Let's see what we get. Magma Kiss. Hellfire Succubi to hit rolls of 6+, add a burning marker to the hero if the defense roll is failed. Okay. So we have that. We have that. And it's going to be their turn. But we did find our first clue icon. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Alright, well, we failed that. That's a 6. Let's see what we have here. All soldier enemies. Okay, well, we'll take that. Okay. Alright, so the Hellfire Succubi a go. Let me see which one. They have a move of 7, so they can basically go anywhere. Let me see which one they attack 2 of. Okay, so the rancher is going to get popped twice if we can do that. So, let's move one here. Let's move one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, crud. Alright, let's call in a backup here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and there we go. And then, dang it, I will have to fix this stuff. Just a minute. That's the only problem with these models, man. Is these feet are so small they're hard to glue on there, man. But hey, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Alright, we'll start with the Saloon Girl. And she's going to get attacked by the Hellfire Succubi. And remember, they have 3 combat, so let's do that. Okay, well, let's see. Missed 1, hit 2. Alright. Let's see, she needs a 4 or higher because of the Vicious Claws. Alright, so she only takes 1 hit. Oh, that's right. +1 combat when targeting female heroes. So let's see if they hit. Alright, they did. Could she have defended? Yes. Okay, so she only takes 1 hit, so she's only going to take 2 damage. Alright. Okay. The Lawman, here we go, is going to be, let's see here. 3. Alright, that's 3 hits. They don't get anything for 6s. Can he defend? Okay, he got 1 defense, so he's going to take 4 damage. Oh, that's right, but he's going to get a, well, he negated that defense on the 6 because of the burning marker, so he won't take 1. Okay, and now the Rancher, and the first one will attack the Rancher. Alright, 3 hits. Can she defend? She defends 1. So she's going to take 4 for that one. Okay, and now let us see the second Hellfire Succubi attack. Alright, hits on 3. Alright, we did get a 6 in there, so we can see if we can defend that one, at least 1. We were unable to defend any of those. That was a massive hit. Does 6 more damage. Plus, wow. So let's go ahead, and she's at 10 damage now. She has high health though. She has a health of 30. So, and then we're gonna have to put a burning marker on her because she was unable to defend any of that. Okay, and now it is the hero's turn. We'll start with the Saloon Girl. Now, we got to do her itching. Wait a minute. Wasn't there? We have to do something anytime a clue icon was found. Let me see. The heroes find. Okay, hold on. Well, all right. First things first. Before we go, we each have to do a Spirit 5 plus test because we found a clue icon. Now, her spirit is, the Saloon Girl's spirit is. It's like 3 spirit. Okay, she passed, so she's good. Okay, the Lawman, well, that's 1. And he doesn't have any extra thing for spirits. That's horrible. His spirit is really low. Okay, he failed his. So he has to roll again on the sleep deprivation table. And he got a 6, which is paranoia. Anytime you want to scavenge or explore a doorway, you must roll a d6. On a 1, you cannot. Okay. Wow. Alright. And then the Rancher, she has a spirit of 3, 4. Okay, she passes. So these two, the Saloon Girl and the Rancher, both gain 10 experience. Alright, now we get to going for the Saloon Girl, and we got to do her itch. So let's do her itch. Okay, she passed her itch. Alright, so she's going to get a free attack with the holdout pistol. So let's go ahead and do that. Wow, she got a crit. Wow. Okay. 5 plus 1 because of dirty fighting is 6. Discard to decide to all damage to my demon or undead, succubi or demon. Okay, well, she did 6 damage. They have a health of 7, so it's a little tough. But now she's going to go for regularly, and let's see what happens here. She has the trusty axe, so she is +1 damage with that. So she has a combat at 2, 3 with the hunting knife. Okay. Okay, well that's 2 hits. Okay, well, because this one won't go through the defense, however, this one will because of her dirty fighting and her +1 combat. So that's going to be 2 damage. That's enough to kill this Hellfire Succubi, so that one is dead. So that's 35 experience for her. Okay, the Lawman, and let's do his, well, he doesn't have to do anything. His are not like that. So, and you know what? We forgot to roll for her movement. So, okay, let's roll for the Lawman's movement. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so, let's see here. He has the Executioner Pistol, which is +1 damage. I'm going to do the mission log, and I'm going to discard this, and I'm going to let every hero recover 1 grit, and he's going to gain 50 experience points. We haven't used it. It was from the derelict ship. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I probably should have did that at the start of the turn, but that's fine. So, we've got rid of the mission log. We kept it for a good reason. Alright. Okay, so now he's going to go. He has 2 shots. Remember, we can't get criticals on them because he's a male. That's sexist. But that's fine, I guess. That's fine. But I could do Frontier Justice, so we'll see. Okay, well, I hit on one of them. I'm going to do my laying down the law and re-roll one of them. I missed again. That's terrible. Okay, well, that's fine. I do have that. Okay, I'm going to spend a grit and re-roll the damage. Oh, man, it's terrible. Okay, let's see here. So I don't get anything through, really. I get one, actually, it's 3 damage, and that's not good enough to do 2 defense. So that was totally a crappy turn. Alright, so it's the Rancher. She's going to roll for itch. She fails, so she's going to take 1 wound. And let us go over what the burning marker does. This is the start of her activation. They are placed on the model and remove time, doing damage as they go. What? Well, that doesn't explain anything. Let me. When a model has a one or more burning mark at the start, remove one of those markers and the model takes 2 wounds. Okay, so there we go. Let's remove the marker. She's going to take 2 more wounds. Alright, here we go. Let's roll for movement. No, okay. So she has the Vampire Hunter shotgun. Well, Not going to help, but we do roll the 8. Okay, that's a hit. Okay. And we do damage rolling the 8. Okay, and that's going to be 1 damage to one of them. You know what? Let's hold on. I'm going to do the grid again, and I'm going to. Yeah. Okay, re-roll that, and that's much better because that makes it a crit. So now I roll for damage, critical hit. Okay, that's good. That's freaking 7 right there. So that's going to kill that one. And that's going to give her, well, that grit came in handy there. It's going to give her 35 experience. However, because of her ability, now she gets an extra shot. So let's see what the second shot will do. Okay, that's going to be a miss. Okay, that's fine. And that's it for the hero's turn. And let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And again, we failed. So there we go. Okay, so now it's the Hellfire Succubi turn. We have 2 here. We got 1 on the lawman, 1 on the girl here, and we'll attack the lawman first. Alright, so she only gets 3 dice. But they're hits. And can he ignore any of these? He can ignore 1. So he's going to take 4 damage. Okay, and then the one on her. Oh, that's a terrible roll for the Hellfire Succubi. It's only 1 hit. Can we ignore it? We cannot. So that's going to be 2 damage. Okay. Now our heroes are going to get to go. We have the Saloon Girl. Let's roll for her itch. Okay, and she passes. Let's roll for her movement. Okay, that's a 1. Let's give her a grit. And she's +2 move, so that actually helps out. It's going to be 1, 2. And she will now attack her. 3 combat. Okay, well that's really good. That's 3 hits. 1's a crit. So let's do this. Okay, it's 4, 5, 6 damage with the crit. And then on the other ones, we got another 6. So that's going to be enough to kill this one. So that is another 35 experience. And that is good. The lawman will go, and he'll roll for movement. And I guess he'll just move 1 here, and he'll try to take a shot. And then he gets a grit for that 1. Oh, 2 crits. Wow. Unfortunately, he can't do crits on her because he's a male. Yeah. But alright. Okay, well this is actually really good though, because that's going to be 3 damage. 2 damage is 5. However, the +1 and +1 is going to be enough 7. So he kills this one. So that is 35 experience for him. And that is the end of that fight. Oof. Okay, so let's everybody catch their breath. Alright, she will catch her breath. He will catch his. And she will catch hers. Okay. Let's draw a loot card. Alright, and the Saloon Girl draws a gear card. Let's see what we get. We get Dead Man's Buckle, +1 strength. Your attacks are +1 damage against undead enemies. Wow, that's really good. Her strength is garbage though. So I'm probably going to give that to him. She'll trade that to him. Alright, we get another loot card here, and we have $25 for him and 20 experience. Now, he has to do okay, now that's just scavenge. He's not scavenging. And then sack of gold dust is $100 and 20 experience for her. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And we finally got one successful, so that's fine. And we're going to go ahead and go, but I'm going to fix a couple of these real quick. Okay, so let's get going. The saloon girl will go. She rolls a 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have, I hate it when they stick together like that, a rail split, which I believe is it this one? Yep. This is going to go here. 5, 6. And because she has 2 extra movement, let's put the token in there. Let us move our hero posse marker. Alright, let's go with the lawman. He can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rancher. She's lagging behind. Luckily she does get an extra move. And let's see what we get. Alright, we have an encounter and we have our second clue icon. So that's good. Now, because of that clue icon, we have to do our paranoia thing, and let's do our spirit for the saloon girl. Okay, she failed because we need a 5+, so let's do her chart. 9, and that's hallucinations. Whenever you would draw a loot card. Oh, that's right. Let me see if his loot card. I forgot to do that. He didn't roll a 1. Okay, so that's good. Because, yeah, whenever you draw a loot card on a roll of 1. Okay. Alright, so she has hallucinations now. Okay. The lawman only has 1 spirit. And he doesn't make it. And he rolls a 5. It's coming for you. Whenever the whole back darkness rolls failed, you take D3 sanity damage. Ignoring willpower. Man. Okay, and let's do her spirit. The rancher, she passes. She's the only one to do so. So there we go. Okay, let's have our encounter. And we're just going to have a regular old encounter here. And this is Tolling of the Bells. At first, quietly, you hear the echo of a bell in the distance, then another and another, until the thunderous sound of the bells themselves threatens to drive you mad. Clutching your ears, you cry out in agony until they suddenly stop and a lone bell can be heard once more. Tolling for 3. Every hero takes 3 hits and 3 horror hits, and they do 2 wounds and sanity damage each. Oh my god. Okay, let's start with our saloon girl. 3 hits. She passes every one of them. Now 3 sanity. She passes every one of them. Alright. Now, let's do our lawman. It's 3 hits. He fails. So he's going to take 4 damage. Wow. Okay. And now, he's going to take 3 horror hits. And he passes 2 of them. So he's going to take 2 sanity damage. Okay. The rancher. Alright. She fails on 2 of them. So she's going to take 4 damage. Okay. And then her sanity. She passes 2. She's only going to take 2 sanity damage. Okay. If successful, then a random hero has to do a spirit 6. That's not good. Okay. That's going to be the lawman. Yeah. He passed. Good. If successful, gain 40 experience as you resist the dread bell. So he gains 40 experience. That was a tough card. Okay. Well, that's the end of the turn. Let's roll for darkness. We got 11, so we're good. And the saloon girl is going to go, and she rolls a 2. So we'll just move her 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll stop there. The lawman will go. He can roll a 3. 1, 2, 3. And the rancher will go. Ah, God dog it. And she just moves 2. Okay, and that's it. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Well, first thing, I forgot we have to do their sanity stuff. So let's do itching on the saloon girl. She fails. Let's do itching on the rancher. She passes. Saloon girl takes a move. Alright, we passed the roll for darkness again. The saloon girl is not going to go. She's going to stay there. The lawman will go. Alright, 1. He's going to gain a grit. I'll let her roll for itching. She passes. Okay, the rancher, let's roll for her itching. She fails. Let's roll for her movement. Okay, we can't be doing this no more. She moves 2, but she's going to gain a grit. Okay, and that's the end of that turn, and she's slowing things down. Okay, we rolled double 3s. So let's see what this is going to be. Oh boy. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. 1, 2. All beast enemies. Okay. However, one of these guys has a failing. Yeah. He has to take D3 sanity damage. The lawman does because they failed. So he's going to take 2 sanity damage because they failed to hold back the darkness. Okay. Alright. Let's go. It's the saloon girl. Let's roll for her itching. She fails. Let's roll for her movement. She rolls a 1. She's going to move 1. And we have another rail split. Believe it or not. Two, 3. Let's move this up. Let's put a exploration token on the board. Alright, the lawman's going to go. He rolls a 1. And the rancher. Okay, she can ignore her itching. And she rolls a 6 finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she can move 1, 7. Alright, let's see what we got. We're going to have 1 encounter with 1 exit. Our exit is going to be 3, 4. Just straight ahead. So put that here. Here. Okay. Dance of Death's Embrace. A fire burns at the center of the room, casting long flickering shadows on the walls. Before your eyes, the shadows take on human-like form, engaging in a twisted dance that whispers a promise of death in your ear. Lore 5+ test. Okay, so the saloon girl has a lore of 3. She passed. So she's going to gain 15 experience, and she can heal sanity damage, but she doesn't have any. The lawman has a lore of 2, 2, Okay, well he passed, so that's good. So he's going to gain 15 experience. And he can heal D6 sanity. So he can heal 5, so that's better. Okay, and then her lore is 4, 5. Yeah, do 3, 4, 5. Oh, she passes and she can heal 2 sanity. And she's also going to heal herself with her bandages and heal 5 damage. So that's helpful. Okay, well that's the end of that turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Okay, that's a 7, so that's still good. And let's do the Saloon Girl moving. She rolls a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put her on the edge. That way we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And we have a reinforced room, which is this one. And we will leave her there. Put an exploration token on the board. And let's see, let's move this up 1. And, alright, let's move our guys here. Alright, well, let's do her itching. Okay, she fails, so. The lawman. He moves 1. And the rancher, she passes her itching. She can move 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Growing Dread and our third clue, and it's the encounter. Alright, so let's go ahead and seal this room off. Let's go ahead and add a Growing Dread card to the stack, and we'll just go ahead and take care of this. Any hero KO during the remainder of this adventure, okay, rolls a single D8. That's fine. We have to do our third clue icon, so we have to do our spirit test. So let's do that. We'll start with the Saloon Girl. Okay, she failed. And she rolls a 5, which is it's coming for me. And that's anytime we do the hold back the darkness. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We do that. Alright, the lawman. He failed. Okay, he rolls a 10, and that's hearing voices. Anytime you end your move adjacent to another hero, okay. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, alright. And her, she has a 4. She passes. Jeez. Okay, so we're just adding some Hellfire Succubi. Let's roll the peril die. And we got lucky again. We have 4 of them. So let's put 4 Hellfire Succubi on the board. And that's what our attack is going, our game is going to end up looking like. Let's go ahead and roll for the darkness. Okay, we got double 4s, double 2s, so that's bad. And so he's going to have to do D3 sanity, I believe. So let's see how much sanity he's going to have to lose. He only loses 1. Okay, so let's see, what is it, double 2s? Draw a Growing Dread card and add it to the stack. Okay, and this is move the darkness 1 step forward, and that's going to add another Growing Dread card. During the next fight, alright, if already in a fight, they're going to gain an elite ability. Wait a minute. If I can stop the darkness from moving 1 step forward, we won't have to worry about that. Do I have something like that? Okay, I have my occult book, so I can stop it from moving one step forward, and we don't have to worry about that quite yet. And so we're ready to go. Alright, so it's the Hellfire Succubi's turn. I don't know how far they can move. They can move 7 spaces. I don't know how far they can't get to the Lawman, so may have to pair up here. Let's see. Let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not going to be able to reach, so we'll have that one go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So unfortunately, everybody's getting Saloon Girl is getting attacked all 4 times. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. The first one here is going to attack her, and it hits 3 times. And she needs to roll. Well, she got 2 successes, so she only takes 1 hit, so that's 2 damage. Alright. The second one's going to attack her. Alright, missed once. And 3. And she can ignore all 3. That's excellent. Okay, the third Hellfire Succubi. I hit 3 times. And she can ignore 2 of those, so she's going to take 2 more damage. And the last Hellfire Succubi will attack. And hit every time. And she can ignore 2 of them. So I'm going to play the Amulet of Koth. Once prevent all damage a hero would take from a single source. So that last attack is not going to do her any damage. Alright, so now it is the Saloon Girl's turn. Let's go ahead and roll for her Itchy. She passes. Let's roll for movement. Okay. And now she does have the holdout pistol. She's going to get a free attack. However, I think I'm going to play the Sheriff's Badge. Once per venture, give all heroes +2 shots with a gun or +2 combat. And so we're going to do that. Let's see if there's anything else. I can do. No, okay. Alright. Okay. So the first thing is with the holdout pistol. That's a 4. That's going to be a hit. It's not a crit. Alright, it's 4 damage. +1 on the dirty fighting. So that's 5 damage. 2 damage to one of these Hellfire Succubi. And we'll say 2 to this one. How about that? Okay, so now she's going to get to go. And we're going to do our combat here. And we get 5 combat. Okay. Well, that's... every one of them's a hit. So I can assign these out how I want to do that. Okay, I will spin a grit and re-roll a 1. Okay, that's a little bit better. And I think I will spin another grit and re-roll another one. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to add basically +2 to all of this. Okay, so let's see here. 6 + 2 is 7. -3 is 4. So, I'm sorry, 6 + 2 is 8. I can't even freaking add it. Okay, it's 8. 6 + 2 is 8. -4 is 4. -3, I'm sorry, is 5. 5 + 2 is 7. So she takes out this one right here. That's fine. Okay, so 5 and 2 is 7, minus 3 is 4. Okay, and we'll say that is on this one. Okay, now again with another all I need is 3 damage, so I can use that one and take that one out. Okay, now 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, minus, of course, 3 is 4. So we'll put this in there. Alright, and then 3 plus 2 is 5, so we're only going to do 2 more damage to that one. Not quite dead. But it's fine. Okay, the lawman will go. Here he doesn't know. No hearing voices. No hallucinations. Alright, so let's roll for his movement. He rolls a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want him adjacent to anybody. He's going to take a couple shots at that Hellfire Succubi. And he's going to get 4 shots at her. Okay, well I can re-roll 1 because of my laying down the law. And I'll spend a grit to re-roll 1. I'll spend another grit to re-roll it again. And that's not going to be good enough. Okay, so I did 2 hits. Let's see how much damage I do. Okay, so 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, so 6 minus 3 is 3. Alright. Okay, 3 plus 1 is 4. But if I use this grit to do my frontier justice, that's going to be 4 extra. So that's 7. And 7 minus 3 is 4. And that is going to be enough to kill this one. So that one is dead. Okay, and that is the end of his turn. So now it's the rancher's turn. Let's roll for her itch. And she doesn't make it. Okay, let's roll for her movement. Okay, that's going to be a 1. So she'll gain a grit. But let's move her right here. And we'll probably need that. And she's going to use her, of course, shotgun. Okay, that's a hit. And let's roll. We do 5. Well, all we need is 1 damage on her. So it kills that one. And that is dead. Alright. And that is going to be another experience points. Well, that worked out really good. Let's catch our breath. 1, 6, 6. Okay, so let's draw some loot cards. First thing though, let's do our experience here on what we get for we win. Every hero gains 75 experience and may draw an artifact card from a random world. I'm not doing that. We're just going to draw a gear card. I'm sorry. We're going to do a mine artifact card. But let's give everybody 75 experience points first. Okay. Alright, we'll draw the artifact card last. Let's go ahead and do our loot. So she has no problem with the loot because it's 4, 5, 9. Anytime you would draw a loot card, that's right. We have to roll a 1. I mean, if we don't roll a 1, we're fine. Okay, no 1. Alright, so we do draw loot. She's going to gain a sack of gold dust. It's 20 experience. And $100. Okay. He has to do, I believe, the same. Yep. So let's go ahead and roll, as long as he doesn't roll a 1. Okay, he rolled a 2. That's close. 1 Darkstone Shard. 20 experience. Let's go ahead and check for corruption on that. And he's fine, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Okay, and then her, she has 4 and 6. That's paranoia. Okay, that's none of those. So she gets 50 bucks. Alright. Now, because we're going to do the artifact here, let's see what we're going to get. Okay, this is not going to count as the loot thing, so it's a reward, so we're not going to have to worry about that. Alright, so the Saloon Girl gets Void Hood. You always get your normal defense, willpower, even against things that would ignore it. Wow, gain 1 spirit for every 2 mutations you have. Limit 3+. It's a Darkstone item, so we're going to have to roll for corruption on that. Well, she passes that, no problem. Okay, that is actually a really good... But if it's clothing, if I give it to the rancher, which I'm going to do, she will gain extra hit points for that because she has the Dress for Adventure. So we're going to give that to the rancher. And that's actually a decent item. Okay, the lawman here is going to get the book of whatever. Once per venture, you may take D3 corruption hits to recover up to your max grit. Well, okay, that's not that great, but okay. And last is Amulet of Kotak. Well, we already have that. Once per venture, prevent all damage a hero would take from a single source. So, since I already have that, I'm going to do that one again. That was a little weird, but I don't want to the same thing. Ring of Tarkul. +1 cunning. Once per venture, recover 1 grit. Well, okay, well, she'll take that. It doesn't weigh anything, so we're good. Wow, okay. Well, since our mutations are done, we've successfully completed the mission. Nobody died. No corruption. So it's really, we know what town we're going back to, our regular frontier towns. There's really no reason to do go back to town thing. This was the Hellfire Succubi. Like the other ones I did, I really just wanted to get your whistle wet and show you a little what the base Hellfire Succubi, what they can do. And we really pretty much, we did a trait and we did their attacks, and so this wasn't really meant to be that hard of a mission, although they're a little harder because of these variants where males can't do criticals. So if you're going to go up against them, don't take males, but remember females get a -1 defense against them, so either way you're in trouble with that. So it wasn't meant to. Now next time on their next mission, like other adventure packs, we will progress more, and we will do, this is a little mini campaign of them, and of course we will see the Hellfire Witch and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you next time. Until then, have fun.